Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm an agile coach, facilitator, whatever we call it. Last time I shared my pens, the default kit I use when I facilitate. Now I will share what I have in my facilitation box. Whatever we call it. So it's a lot of the things that I often use when I facilitate, and if I'm going to do a workshop, I always bring that because I have everything I need to some extent at least. So let's dive into what is in the box. So this is my box. It's just a plastic box that I use, and then I always have this bag with me, and in the bag is where, beautifully decorated by my children, in the bag I have like sticky notes, and lots of them different colors, different sizes, so some in the normal size. There's also some big ones, and I know you can get even bigger ones, but these are the ones that I usually use. So then I have some completely standard blank paper, just because it's often good to have if we need to do sketching, crazy eights or whatnot. Then that is what I use. Oh, and I'll just move this. This is the lid and a really old name tag from the first course, where I actually also got the pens that I shared last time, and a little sticker just because I like it. Then these ones, don't know if you can see it, but it's small stickers, empty white stickers. So when, not if, but when I make a mistake on a flip chart, I can put this over and then at least camouflage and change the typos or whatnot. And as you can see, it has been used several times, and also sometimes I cut them into smaller pieces depending on what it is I need to correct or fix. This is the top layer, so a lot of pens, different width. So these ones are fine, some medium pens that I can use to hand out to participants, students, whatever we call it. Some old poker planning cards. I primarily have these due to history, and I use them when I teach at university, where we are also talking about story points and estimation. Not that I'm necessarily a fan of it, but people still need to, or students still need to learn about it, and then we can also teach them other techniques. Some sticky tag, just because sticky tag is always nice, but tip is make sure that you ask the venue, is it okay to use sticky tag or not? Because it can leave a bit of oil or grease on the surface afterwards, so ask before you use it. I have my noise maker. I've also shared at one point. So this one can make a really loud sound, and also with a long sustain. So that's also in here. Then I have some painter's tape. This is normally what I can use on a lot of surfaces, so I always ask the venue which surfaces is it okay that I put stuff on, and what type of stuff. And painter's tape is often okay, but as you can see, I'm almost out of painter's tape. Some red tape, just because it's good. I have some other color tape as well. Some random sticky notes, some whiteboard chalk, just because sometimes this can actually be quite handy. A couple of scissors, a clicker. I don't even know when I used that last, to be honest. Yeah, some more sticky notes, a pen. And then if I open to the next level, you can see what is down here. And here we have a lot of fun stuff as well. So we have different dots for dot voting, because that's often nice to have instead of just putting a marker. Then I have a lot of completely true fake gold coins, and a lot of them. So if I am to do a workshop where we are going to place bets, or where is the biggest value, then having something that at least looks like gold is quite nice and adds a bit to the feeling of the workshop. And as you can see, I'm not necessarily that organized. More dots for dot voting. I have some fake play money here for, again, as with the coins, it's just nice to have something to use. So as you can see, fake, some smaller, stickers for when I make mistakes, more tape, green tape, not that much red tape, but still tape, a ball to pass around. So if we do exercises, one word debrief, we can throw it to each other. Some batteries, some of them might work, some of them might not. Some pins for if it's like a surface where pins are used. An old sticker, some more small sticky notes, more small sticky notes. These are really useful for if we just, okay, we need to add or we need to remember this for later, or traffic light or whatnot. And then some whiteboard markers, because they can also double as big markers if we are to draw on flip charts a lot of people, and some finer flip chart markers here. And then that is the bottom. Sometimes I have a ruler here. I apparently have some empty plastic bags. That is kind of my facilitation kit. You can also get like really fancy trolleys with a lot of stuff in. This is something I have gathered over the years, and it works for me. I am super curious what you are bringing with you when you ask to facilitate a workshop. So if you have comments, questions, ideas, or feedback to these videos, please share. And then, yeah, that's it. Have a super awesome day.